All right, hey guys, today we are going to do a homemade bread, sandwich bread recipe, and homemade hamburger buns. I do have a recipe for homemade hot dog buns. We just don't go through them a lot. So the reason I am doing this is because it's ways to control homesteading. So I might not be able to have a lot of like my own things, but like, I don't know how to explain it. My own tomatoes, my own veggies, my own strawberries, my own blueberries, whatever. I might not be able to do all that, but I will be able to make sandwich bread and make hamburger buns. So we're gonna start with the sandwich bread. It's like 3 pages long. Oh no, it's not. That one over here. All right, so I'm gonna read these and then we'll get into it. Hey guys, so I am today making hamburger buns and bread for my family, and this is just one thing I can do for us that gets us a little bit more towards my goal of being self-sufficient and on like as much as I can be. And I really had to take a look and reevaluate what I was doing to make sure that, you know, that I can do this and that I want to do it. And I'm here to tell you that the bread is very good. It is more dense than we are used to for our bread. So I will be going back and retrying a different recipe until I find one that is more of an Italian style. We eat Italian bread if we buy it. So this was more of a white bread recipe, which I just wanted to see. And now I know that it's a little dense. We are going to use it tonight. I'm making homemade, well, obviously grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner with this bread. And then we're going to use it as sandwich bread. I'm going to see what one loaf does for our family tonight for dinner, and then see if I need to leave the other loaf out, or if I'm going to freeze it, because that's what we normally do, is freeze a loaf. And this was my first time ever kneading dough in my stand mixer. And I don't know if it's normal. Like, do I keep taking it off? Do I hold it down while it's kneading? I just didn't know what to do. So I just worked with what I had. And I definitely do tend to lean towards voiceovers on the weekend. It's a lot easier than telling my family to be quiet. I do enjoy having them. And if you watch my Christmas cookie video, I do enjoy like them and their background noise. I love my family. So it's just easier for me to, instead of trying to control everybody in the house, to tell them to be quiet, it's easier for me just to do this, and it works out beautifully. This way they can be loud in the background watching football. This was a Sunday when I recorded this, and you know, I get beast. If you ever see me and my camera, like if my camera's just moving, just know it's beast at the bottom. For some reason, he lays in the under my tripod. I think it is because I am giving the camera attention, and he is a selfish boy, and he is like, Mom, we are supposed to be laying down cuddling. I am tired. You are not supposed to be working in the kitchen. So when my tripod moves, it's my dog hitting it, and I really don't mind. I had 2 choices here. Give up filming and doing anything that's homemade or anything that takes time because my dog doesn't like it, or just learn to work with it. And I love him being in the kitchen with me, so I don't care. And now I want to talk about the hamburger buns, because I did try the smash burgers. They are dense, more dense than I would like. But I'm going to play with another recipe and see if I can get it to ours, store-bought, like we like. But I will say, my family did say the buns were very filling. So you want to know what? The buns might help from going back for a second burger, which means you're more full, which in all is a good thing. So the hamburger buns were definitely fun. I want to do those all the time. I want to do the bread again as an Italian bread and see if that works better for our taste and is not so dense and heavy. Maybe that is how all bread is. If it's real, is dense and heavy because it's homemade ingredients. It's something I'm going to have to look into and see if there are other options. There is a recipe, like I said, for the hot dog buns in the beginning of this. We are definitely more of a hamburger family and a sandwich family than a hot dog family. But in the summer, we do tend to do a lot of brats. So that recipe will come in handy. I just didn't want to make them until after like summer, like when we actually do brats a lot in that summer. These are my hamburger buns, guys. I'm so excited. I wonder how the bottom looks. How does it look? Not that bad at all. It's actually really good. I'm gonna put them here to cool. Tonight we're having smash burgers. So in the voiceover, if I do that later today, I will let you know how they are. And while I have you here, we'll put the bread in the oven. All right. This is what our bread looks like. A little, maybe an inch over the top. This goes in for 32 minutes. One of our beautiful bread loaves. The recipe does not state to leave them in the pan or take them out of the pan. I'm going to leave mine in the pan to cool and then take them out. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. It was kind of like a lazy day, the weekend. On the weekend, I tend to do more voiceover work, so that's why I wasn't talking too much in these videos. But I'll let you know in the voiceovers how these taste and how they work. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.